Let's move on and talk about the second issue of Wolverine First Class. As these guys can attest, this book had to be giggling like a schoolgirl.
Yeah, it did.
But it was creepy. What was the wig you were wearing? And the
No, you guys brought me the lollipop.
This book is fantastic, though. It's an all-ages book, but that shouldn't keep you away from it.
Yeah, it's funny. It's what was upsetting about the first one is I felt like they really treated Wolverine like a monster and didn't really give him a voice or anything, and then people were scared of him, and it was like, well, that's not really Wolverine. But this one, they do a good job of really kind of giving him a voice and making it a little bit more to the Wolverine we know and love.
It's also very funny.
And Kitty Pryde, who you love.
Yeah.
But this is great. It's like X-Men stories without worrying about all the continuity and just like telling the stories.
Yeah. And it's they had to do a thing in New York with the Ninja restaurant that's here, which is very exciting. So it's set in the real world. All right, and that's it for the staff. It is time for the next section, which is my favorite section because it's the section you guys make up. It's your audience questions. And for that, we're going to bring out Booth Band.
All right, hey guys.
He's classically trained too.
I do my own voice, but I'm not good. I will.
You do your own voice. Wow.
My own not doing that. I'll show you guys later. Here are some questions that the audience wrote for mainly you. I'm sorry guys, but
yeah, we just talked about
he's just a lot cooler. All right. So, what was your least favorite and also most favorite Batman episode?
Ooh.
Right.
Most favorite was Perchance to Dream. Least favorite? Gosh, I don't know.
I've got Batman in my basement.
Huh?
I've got Batman in my basement.
Huh?
I've got Batman in my basement.
Is that the two kids?
Oh yeah, that one.
That's the one where the kids, Batman gets hurt and the kids.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That wasn't
really
that
weird.
bad. It was a little weird.
That was weird. Yeah. That was weird.
Remember the one where all the bad guys are playing poker? And then you later find out that Killer Croc is Batman in disguise? And that was good.
Let's get another question.
Why not? Okay, what do you think of celebrity voice actors like Tom Hanks? Do they help or hinder the animation industry?
Oh my. It's called stunt casting. And it's interesting, it's become so prevalent now. Help, hinder, I don't know. I guess they help because it brings a lot more interest into it, you know. But you do get a lot of people in there who don't know how to do it. It's not as easy as it looks. I've been in recordings where I've been asked to stay afterwards and another actor has suddenly appeared and the whole episode's being re-recorded with a different person because the stunt actor that we had couldn't do it. And they didn't want to embarrass the person, you know. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It's not as easy as it looks because the trick is you can only use your voice to communicate the story, but you can't make it cartoony. You know, you can't overdo it, but you can't underdo it either. So there's a kind of a fine line you have to walk with voice work, with animation, and not everybody can do it.
What about Mark Hamill as the Joker?
Fantastic. What a talented actor. A really underrated actor. He's a much better actor than people realize. He really comes alive in the sound of it. It's amazing.
Was there other people like Mark Hamill that you really liked working with?
Well, you know, Tim Curry was the original Joker. And he was phenomenal. But no better than Mark. I mean, they were just different.
Yeah.
But he was that kind of crazy, but scary, really scary. Like parents would be afraid for their kids to be watching it, you know.
Yeah.
So they replaced him with Mark, who was able to do that sound, a more PG version, you know. It wasn't quite as frightening. Tim Curry was fantastic. He was like another planet. That's hilarious. But there have been all kinds of good voices on the show. Who else? Everybody's been good.
Do you do any other voice work outside of Batman?
Oh yeah, I do a lot of, that's what I'm basically doing in New York now. I just hated living in LA so much. And there really isn't any other animation here, so I go there to do the stuff I have to do for them. And here I do commercial voice work, so I do a lot of commercial stuff.
What's one or two? Yeah.
What is remembered is up to you.
I mean, Papa Rabanne. I do a lot of cologne stuff.
Oh, cool. I would buy cologne if I knew that Batman.
It's like anything that kind of what they call romance sound. I get a lot of that stuff.
Speaking of romance, what is the... My voice doesn't go that deep, okay? What is the filthiest thing you've ever said in your Batman voice?
In the Batman voice. Well, nothing's been ever. You can't do anything X-rated on the show.
Is that a more personal question? I think it was.
Oh.
Yeah, that gets weird.
That's weird. That's creepy.
I can tell you the weirdest thing I've ever
Voice, say the filthiest thing you've ever said.
Sling blade.
wanted to back to my place.
You're saying that you do a phone to a stranger? Yeah.
I just dialed like, a bunch of numbers. Picks up.
Hey, I'm seeing your movie.
It worked.
Yeah. Wow.
I think
What are you wearing? No.
I'm starting to sweat. I'm gonna go. That's it for your audience.
What?